Hi, here is Julie from Indigo Handmade Design. Welcome if you are new or welcome back, my friend. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet a simple ruffled skirt. So grab your yarn and your crochet hook and get started. Okay, so this skirt is again a made to measure skirt. So go ahead and take the hip measurement, which in my case I'm a size medium. My hip measurement is 95 centimeters all the way around. So with my DK weight yarn and my 4mm crochet hook, I'm going to make a chain. First you need to leave a good amount of yarn. We are going to need this later on when we are placing the elastic band. So make a slip knot, and this is my tail, my long tail, this is my working yarn. Now you are going to chain until you reach your hip measurement, and to do this you are going to stretch your chain. So not measuring like this, but you are going to stretch. So I'm going to finish this off camera and then meet you back again. Now once you've made your chain, you want to make sure that your chain is not twisted. So go like this with your thumb and pointy finger till the end of the chain, and then put your hook into your first chain right there, and then slip stitch two close into a ring. Now you are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. This counts as a double crochet and as a one chain space in between. You are going to skip the next chain and double crochet into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next. So this is how we are going to work all the way around this chain. So chain 1, skip 1 and double crochet into the next. We are going to use this mesh stitch right here to put the elastic band inside, and I'm going to show you how to do this once the skirt is all finished. Okay, so continue working like this and I'll meet you back at the end of the first round. Okay, so I'm now at the end of my round, and as you can see I have no stitch there left. There is no problem. So you are still going to chain 1 and then slip stitch to your third chain like this. So we are working in the rounds. For this you are going to chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet, and now you are going to make 1 double crochet into your one chain space and 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet from round 1, and then again in your one chain space and on top of the double crochet. So this is the second round. Go ahead and work like this all the way around, and I'll meet you back here. At the end of the round you are going to slip stitch to your third chain. And now we are going to work a total of 5 double crochet rounds. So chain 3 counts as your first double crochet, and then make 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet until you have 5 rounds in total, and then we are going to make 1 increase round. So I'll meet you back once I have 5 rounds done. So once you've made your 5 rounds of double crocheting, we are going to make a increase round, and for this you're going to chain 3 and make a total of 9 double crochets, starting with your chain of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And now we are going to make a increase and for this make 2 double crochets into the same stitch. If you want to have more drape, you can make 3 double crochets instead of 2, or you can work like 7 double crochets, then a increase, 7 double crochet and a increase. So it's up to you. So this is going to be the pattern that we are going to work all the way around for this round. So 9 double crochets, 1 increase, and then we are going to continue working in double crochet rounds. Okay, so I have now at this point 26 double crochet rows. Now let me give you some measurements. My skirt is now, I'm measuring only from the very first double crochet round, and my skirt is now 30 centimeters long. Now next we are going to do some increases to create the ruffle at the bottom of the skirt. And for this you are going to chain 3, this counts as a double crochet, and into the same stitch you are going to make another double crochet, and then you are going to go into the next stitch and make 2 double crochets, and into the next 2 double crochets. So this is what you are going to do all the way around, 2 double crochets into each stitch. And then you are just going to double crochet on top of each double crochet for as many rounds as you need to reach the length of the skirt. So I ended up doing 5 double crochet rounds in total for the ruffle that it is right on the bottom of the skirt. Now I want to create another ruffle that it's slightly going to overlap this ruffle right here. So for this, go ahead and take again your yarn, make a slip knot, and now I'm going to join. I'm going to count here 1, 2, 3 rounds up, and I'm going to join right here in between my double crochets with a single crochet and chain 2. This counts as my first double crochet, and into the same stitch I'm going to make another double crochet. Now I'm going to go, let me show you. So I'm following this 3rd round right here, and then I'm going to go in between these 2 double crochets right here. See here, and make again 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then again in between these 2 and double crochet, 2 double crochets. This is how you are going to attach to create another ruffle. So I'm going to work all the way around, and I'm also going to make 5 rounds in total with double crochet. So the next round it's going to be double crochet on top of each double crochet. Okay, so once you've completed the 2 ruffles, it's time to add in the elastic band for the waistband. And to do this, you are going to cut a elastic band that fits around the waistline or where you want to have your skirt. It should be nice and snug around that area, and then you are going to attach a safety pin to it, and here is where I've started. We are going to loop the elastic band through these mesh holes that we've created. So using your safety pin, you are going to go under one post and then over the next one and under the next one, over and under, and pull your elastic band through these little holes right here. My elastic band, just for the reference, measures 1.5 centimeters. So it is a little bit wider than my actual work, but this doesn't matter. So I'm going to finish this off. Okay, so here I am at the end. I'm going to bring this down here on the back side, and then I'm going to take now my stitch marker out here. This was just to for holding my long tail in place, and then I'm also going to bring this end right here on the back side of my work, and then I'm going to overlap these two ends together like this, and then using sewing thread and sewing needle I'm just going to stitch over the overlapping. So once you've secured your elastic band, you can now pull and make sure that you have your elastic band nice and it's not sticking out of your work. Now you're going to take this very long tail from the beginning of the work and thread this to your yarn needle. And now we are going to fold the elastic band to the inside of the work. So this is the right side and this is the wrong side of your work. Now using your long tail and going through the chain and through your work, you are going to secure this elastic band on the back side of your work like this. So you are stitching all the way around, not through the elastic band, only through your chain and through the work, like so. So once you've secured the elastic band on the back side of your work, we are not done yet. You are going to take again your yarn and your crochet hook, make a slip knot and join on the back side of your work. So the right side of the work is facing you. What I mean with the back side, the back panel, to say so. So where the where you joined your rounds, and we are going to attach with a single crochet round, so all the way around, the same as we've attached the second ruffle. So you are just going to single crochet in between your stitches, one single crochet in between, all the way around. Now once you're at the end of the round, you're going to slip stitch to your first single crochet, chain one. This doesn't count as a stitch, and we are going to make now a picot edging. So single crochet 3 stitches, and now you are going to chain 3 and slip stitch at the base of the first chain to make your first picot. Then into the next stitch single crochet, and into the next single crochet, and again one single crochet. So you are having 3 single crochets in between your picots. And now chain 3, slip stitch at the base of your first chain, and single crochet the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, and again chain 3, slip stitch at the base of your first chain, and single crochet 3. This is all you need to do for the entire round. Once you're at the end of the round, you are going to slip stitch to your very first stitch, chain 1, fasten off, weave in the loose end. And what I what I'm also going to do is I'm going to block my skirt, since I want the ruffles to be nice and straight, not having them rolling up. And yeah, I'm going to finish this off camera and then meet you back again with the finished product. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today yet for another tutorial. In the meantime, happy crocheting, and till next time. Bye!